Have you ever found yourself scrolling through social media or walking into a room full of people and suddenly feeling like you don't measure up? Maybe you see a friend who just got a big promotion, a family member buying a new house, or an acquaintance traveling the world. In those moments, a little voice inside whispers, "They're doing so much better than me." But what if I told you that this habit of comparing yourself to others is not only unfair to you, but also a recipe for frustration and lost motivation? Today, I want to talk about why we need to stop measuring our worth against anyone else and how focusing on your own path can set you free to become your best self. Why comparing is a trap. Comparison is a natural impulse. We're social creatures, and we constantly observe those around us. But when you compare yourself to someone else, you're comparing your behind the scenes to their highlight reel. You see the polished successes and happy moments, but you know all the doubts, mistakes, and struggles in your own life. It's like comparing the bloopers of your movie to someone else's final cut. Think about it. When you compare yourself to others, do you actually gain anything? Does imagining yourself in their shoes improve your situation? Constant comparison only steals your joy and confidence. Instead of celebrating what you have and how far you've come, you end up feeling miserable about what you don't have. Focus on your own race. Imagine you're running a race. You've trained hard, but during the run, you keep glancing at the lane next to you. The other runner might be faster, and suddenly you feel discouraged, but you don't know their story. Maybe they've been training for years. Maybe they're only sprinting while you're running a marathon. The more you focus on them, the less attention you give to your own stride. You risk stumbling because you're not paying attention to your own path. Life is the same way. Constantly comparing yourself to others will only trip you up on your own journey. Breaking free from comparison. So, how do we break free from this trap? The answer lies in an idea that philosophers taught thousands of years ago. Focus on what you can control and let go of what you can't. You can't control the successes or failures of others, but you can control your own efforts, attitude, and choices. Your energy is better spent cultivating your own garden, rather than peering over the fence at someone else's. After all, if a gardener spends all their time comparing their flowers to the neighbor's, their plants will wither from neglect. Meanwhile, the neighbor who diligently waters and tends their garden will see it bloom. The same goes for your life. Invest your energy into your growth, your skills, your health, and your happiness. The only person you should compare to is you. If you must compare yourself to someone, compare yourself to the person you were yesterday. That's the only fair comparison. Ask yourself, am I a little wiser, a little more patient, or a little more knowledgeable than I was last week? If the answer is yes, that's progress. If the answer is no, that's okay too. You've identified where to improve. This mindset is liberating. It shifts you from being a victim of circumstance to the master of your own fate. Each day, aim to be just a little bit better. Over time, these small wins compound into major changes. Embrace responsibility, find meaning. Another powerful aspect of not comparing yourself to others is that it forces you to take responsibility for your own life. It's easy to blame our unhappiness on someone else's success. If only I had what they have, I'd be happy. But that thought gives away your power. True happiness and growth come from embracing responsibility for your own path. Instead of sulking over someone else's achievements, use it as a signal to act. Improve your work habits. Start the project you've been postponing, seek mentorship, or learn a new skill. Convert envy into purpose. Every challenge you face and overcome adds meaning to your life and strength to your character. Your journey is your own. In the end, life isn't a single timeline where everyone must hit the same milestones. Some people achieve things early, others later. Some take winding paths, others a straight shot. What matters is that you move forward on yours. So the next time you catch yourself thinking, "Am I good enough compared to them?" Pause and change the question. Ask yourself, "Am I a little better than I was before? Am I learning, growing, and doing my personal best?" If the answer is yes, you're on the right track. Run your own race, tend to your own garden, keep your eyes on your path, and you'll find yourself not only more content, but also far more fulfilled. The only person you need to be better than is the person you were yesterday. Focus on you every day. Now go out there and be your best self.